でアートと音楽のクロスジャンル性については、これまで美術領域に音、サウンド、ミュージック的な要素って作風とか態度とかに滲み出て見て取れるんですよ。あんまりそういう語り口は聞かないですけれど、つまり日本のアートにジャズやロックやパンクの要素ってあった気はするんですけど、ヒップホップは少ないというか、まだヒップホップが日本に知られておそらく30年余りなので、音楽だと本当 DJ クラッシュとかターンテーブルのショックを受けた最初の初期世代だと思いますけれど、で次第にジーブラさんとかポップなリップスライムとかが0年代以降に出てきて、ゆっくりとローカライズ醸成されてきているっていう状況だと思います。でよりディープでドープな日本のヒップホップアーティストが今続々と出てきているっていう風な状況だと思うんですけど、はい、ですね、Successful rapper used to, in a black community, used to talk about their own sneakers they have or the cool car they have. But now, it seems they're more passionate about talking about the art piece they own. It's a thing of today. So now I'm talking about the catalog that I would like to introduce.So here we go. はい、皆さんこんにちは。お久しぶりです。これをお届けするのがちょっと冬になりそうですけど、今秋晴れで、季節のいい感じです。ちょっとですね、今回ですね、やばい本が入ってきたので、急遽紹介。で、こちらが、文化21世紀のヒップホップ&現代美術ということで、2023年6月出版の308ページのカタログになります。他3巡回してますけど、ですね、セイントルイスアートミュージアム、概要を読み上げます。This book just suddenly came in and I just think it's relevant, so I just want to introduce. The title is like the culture, hip hop and contemporary art in the 21st century. And this is the exhibition catalog of the Baltimore Museum of Art, which held in like April 5th to July 16 in 2023. And it will be around the three major museums in US. 概要を読み上げます。1970年にブロンクスで出現して以来、ヒップホップは世界的現象に成長し、音楽、ファッション、テクノロジー、ビジュアルアーツおよび舞台芸術の革新を推進していると。で、ヒップホップ誕生の50周年にボルチモアで行われたこの展示、The Culture, Hip Hop and 21世紀の現代美術という展示はですね、今日の最も重要なアーティストによる90以上の芸術作品や象徴的なブランドを含むファッションを通じて、ヒップホップが現代社会に与えた並外れた影響を捉える試みということになります。Since its emergence in the Bronx in 1970s, the hip hop has grown into the global phenomenon driving innovation in fashion, music, technology, and visual and performing art. Coincide with the 50th anniversary of the birth of the hip hop, the culture, hip hop, and contemporary art in the 21st century capture the extraordinary influence hip hop has on the contemporary society through more than 90 works of fashion, art, by some of the today's most important and celebrated artists and iconic brand. もはや誰にも止められない影響を持つヒップホップですけれど、そんなヒップホップがですね、現代社会に与えた並外れた影響をこうやって、いろんな新規気鋭のアーティストやデザインハウスやストリートウェアのアイコンだったり、幅広い媒体で活躍するミュージシャンによる作品やクリエーションを通して捉えるということで、より具体的に深く切り込むとですね、ヒップホップが権力構造、支配的な文化的な物語ですね、ナラティブ、そして抑圧の政治的及び社会的なシステムにどのように挑戦してきたかとして、今後もどのようにそれを挑戦し続けているのかということを探るということになっています。It means like the exhibition also explored how hip hop has and continue to challenge the structure of the power dominant cultural narratives and political and society system of oppression. This fully illustrated monograph documents the exhibition and content text and interview for more than 30 artists and scholars ということで、 I'd like to introduce like the context in America. First of all, there is a 5 major exhibition regarding hip hop since millennium, which is like Hip Hop Nation, Root, Rhythm and Rage in 2000 by Kevin Powell, and One Planet Under the Groove, Hip Hop and Contemporary Art in 2002 by Franklin Sermon and Lydia Yeats, and Respect, Hip Hop Style and Wisdom in 2018 by Rene Du Guzman, and Negus with José Parlá and Julie Mehretu in 2019, curated by Yazin Bays. And Dirty South, the Contemporary Art, Material Culture, and Sonic Impulse in 2021 by Valerie Cassell Olivers. 今言った5つの展示がこのエクゼビションの前にヒップホップ関連の主要な展示になります。There is recently 3 major museums specifically made for the hip hop. So in 2019, 3 hip hop museums launched. The Museum of Graffiti, the Universal Hip Hop Museum, and the South African Hip Hop Museum. There was a game changer because for the first time you have museums dedicated to hip hop culture, and that has been funded and supported by the community. Hip hop has transformed fashion, music, education, and now museums and archival spaces. コミュニティの意識も教育も変わったということを言ってます。Furthermore, さらにですね、a way of certain generation to comment on what was going on in a society across the board. And there was a creative individual who were a very clever way of saying and doing things, and it affects a lot of people. It spoke to what was going on in a society in a way, positive, negative, or everything else in between. It gives people a new way to talk. It gives people a new set of image to identify with. It transformed the culture. Hip-hop helped prepare the ground for the election of the nation of the first African-American president, Barack Obama. And he became a president, and the rapper are invited to the White House. So there was the coolest things in the world, and they didn't happen back in the 80s or in the early 90s. But you could tell Obama was a fan of the music, and he was a fan of the culture. So he brought that into White House ということで、黒人として初の大統領になったオバマさんは、音楽好きで知られているんですけど、文化好きで、そういうものをホワイトハウスに呼び込んだっていう、こういうことはもう今までになかったこと、そのぐらいアメリカにおいてヒップホップっていうのはものすごい影響力を持っているっていうことです。
You guys all go out and vote. Get your parents, get your friends, get your auntie. You're gonna be able to vote one day. Right, this young lady right here is a perfect example of why we have to vote, right? Because she's gonna grow up with the belief that she could be anything and it means something. Like for too long, we were excluded from the American dream. And now we have a chance to be a part of the American dream, and we have to make history happen. So that young lady right there, maybe she could be president one day. You understand? Obama's running so we all could fly.